it's Morgan. Welcome to a review slash test slash install. I don't even know, whatever. We're talking today about the Dango Design Quick Fire Mini Light and the Dango Design gripper mount. Those go together. I'll show you why. I've already got a video on the gripper mounts out. If you want to check that out, I'll try to remember to put a card up here, but I might not. Anyway, whatever. Check that thing out. I really love the Dango gripper mount for my GoPro. That's what I shoot all my videos with. I've actually got an update to that I'll be filming here soon. Kind of how I secure it for racing and things like that. But today we're talking about the Dango Designs Quick Fire Mini Light. So let's take the thing out of the box. We'll go ahead and unbox this also. But these things are awesome. They're great for mounting GoPros, all that good stuff. So this is the leash. I don't use it because I like to be able to move it with my camera. I like to be able to get it off of my helmet and use it to talk to you guys, all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off. So there we go. There's the mount. It comes, it's pretty nice actually. They used to come with this installed, and then inevitably it would come loose, fall off on the ground somewhere, whatever. So pick that. So now the important stuff. The Quick Fire Mini Light. First thing you guys are going to notice, if you've looked at Oxbow lights, this thing I believe is from the exact same manufacturer, just rebranded. Maybe Dango could get on here and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing. So obviously nice box, everything's in foam, held very well. There's our light. This thing is tiny and light, super light. I don't know what it weighs, but it's not much. There's that. Charging cord, battery, more GoPro style mounts because that's how this thing works. Awesome sticker. There we go. Another screw jobby. And then these are going to be for routing the cord so it doesn't hang up on your neck and stuff like that. So there we go. There's everything. All right, so the whole thing doesn't weigh much. This is the battery and the light. It's super lightweight. They are claiming that we're gonna get 4 hours out of this thing on full blast with this little battery. I'm gonna be doing those tests today for this video. I'm gonna be riding with it tonight at our Thursday night ride. So I'm not gonna be doing like a full test of how long it takes, but obviously super simple. Plug in nice, like really nice connector here, waterproof, clips together. Light comes on the back, then you just hit the button, and there they go. So yeah, let's try this. You can, like, I don't know if this is full bright, but you can change brightness. There we go. There's full bright. There's dim. There's medium. There's full bright. So that's easy. Just quick touches on this to change the brightness. Like I said, they're claiming 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours at full bright, and it's 2100 lumens when it's full bright. So that's pretty stinking bright. Tonight I'm going to be checking it with, I'm going to be riding my 125 that doesn't have a headlight on it. So this will be the only light I run when we go ride tonight. So I think what I want to do is with the Dango mount, this is going to go up underneath the helmet like this. I think what I want to have is this as far up as possible, like that. Like my camera, I flip it down and you know, aim it so I can put it up, but I think with this setup I should be able to rotate it up enough to get it where I want it. So that would take your little nut, put it in here, like our screw, just like a GoPro of any kind. Cool thing about this that I like is it's going to be really easy to adjust up and down to get it where you want it, and then side to side should be fine because you're going to put it right in the middle of your helmet, so it should look right where you want to go. So yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. And then we'll figure out how to route this later. I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that on my helmet. And then this will go into like my wolf pack, I'm sure, and it really doesn't weigh much. So now what we need to do is see how long it takes to charge this thing. So I'm going to unplug this, plug this in with the charger, and we'll see how long it takes to go full charge. This thing literally just came out of the box, so I don't think it's probably got that much charge in it. But we'll see what it takes to get it to full charge, and then yeah, then we'll go riding. All right, guys, so got the Dango design slash maybe Oxbow. Anyway, battery all charged up. The light has gone green. It took 4 hours and 54 minutes and 36 seconds to charge that thing from when it showed up. One of the keys to these lithium batteries is that when you get the thing and you pull it out of the box, you want to charge it all the way up the first time and not just partially charge it and go use it. Obviously I turned it on to show you guys, but you want to charge it all the way up. So it's all ready to go. Like I said, I think they're calling for 3+ to almost 4 hours at full brake. I will be checking that later, but this video is just us using it and checking out the light. Like I said, running the 125 tonight, no headlight. It's just going to have this only, so I'm really excited to see what that looks like. I'm going to have to figure out how to mount my GoPro to my helmet, so I'm going to have that on the Dango. Anyway, whatever. We'll probably just put a sticky on the helmet, but yeah, guys, pretty sweet. Let me go get my scale and let's weigh it and see exactly what it weighs. All right, guys, got my scale, got battery, light, and Dango mount. So there we go. 14 ounces, 14.3 ounces. So that's less than a pound. At least I think so. I think 16 ounces a pound. So that's awesome. And that's, like I said, with the mount and the light and the battery. Price-wise, let's talk about that, because I haven't talked about that. The light is $99.99 and the Dango mount is $49.99. So basically 150 bucks, and you've got a sweet light mount, and then the mount can be used for other things. The light does come with like GoPro style mounts, so if you want to just use that, you could just get the light and put it on whatever. I really like the idea of having it on the chin. Not only do I like lights down low on my helmet, my other light is mounted to the side but down low, but also I like the idea of being able to take it off and aim it around, and then the ability to kind of move it around and get an aim better. So really happy about that. Yeah, we'll check in when we get out riding. All right, guys, so we're here at Peach Valley. There's Peach Valley out there. There's a 125. Oh, I love that thing. Anyway, and so we're gonna go for a nice long ride out in the sun. It's gonna be nice. This video though is all about the little, there we go, the Dango quick fire mini light. I actually just got off the phone with Nick from Dango, and we talked a lot about, a lot of people have been saying that this looks just like the Oxbow and blah blah. Anyway, here's the thing. If you have some money and you want to buy lights and sell them under your own name, anyone can do it. You can do it, I can do it. It doesn't really matter. And there are manufacturers, light manufacturers out there who offer their services. They'll sell it to you, they'll put your name on it, whatever. Well, the thing is, Dango is not working with Oxbow, Oxbow is not working with Dango, but both Dango and Oxbow settled on the same light. So that's how this is all working. That's why it looks just the same. It really is the same light. Anyway, it's super rad. So I just want to show you guys one of the really cool, the thing I really like about this light is it's really tiny and small, and there's the battery right there, and here's my wolf vest, and I'm gonna show you. Just like that, guys, it's in there. I think that is going to be where this thing shines, same as the Oxbow or whatever. It's gonna shine because it's small, light, it weighs less than a pound, and now it's in my backpack. I don't have to use it, right? I can just go for a ride, have a great ride. But if we have a mechanical, if we get stuck out, maybe we decide to ride longer than we want, and we end up out at night, now I have a light as a backup. And I think that is where this thing's gonna make a big difference. So I'm gonna get geared up the rest of the way, and let's go ride. sun's going down, and we're at Peach Valley, so we're not that far from the car. We could hustle back and get down, you know, back before the sun went down. But let's pretend we're 40 miles from the car, sun's going down. Let's dig in, get our Dango mount with the Dango Quickfire mini light, and let's mount it up and see how this goes. Battery, mount and light. Boom, just like that. This is super easy to adjust, so we'll deal with that later. Gonna come around here. Actually happen to have two little things here to help route the cords. I'm shooting the video. There we go. You guys could.
Wouldn't it just be in front of your chest?
Huh?
Wouldn't it just be in front of your chest?
We'll see. Right on. Zach's weeding it out.
I don't need a light.
He doesn't have a light with him, so.
Nothing.
All right, guys. Boom. There it is. Let's turn it up full bright. So we don't quite need it yet, so I'm gonna turn it off and then we'll film with it on. All right, guys, you guys can't see anything right now because it is proper dark. Let's see if we can't see this bike when I turn it on. All right, there we go. That right there is the dimmest setting. We're gonna turn it all the way up. So there's 2, there's 3. That is 2100 lumens out of 2 little LEDs. So buckle the old helmet. We're going to head up Eagle because that's a good slow one with lots of walls on the side, so you should be able to see pretty good. And then I don't know where we'll go from there, and then we'll go out and do some fast stuff. So see how it does in that. All right, guys, we're gonna head up into the tight stuff. So far, I'm really happy with how this light is looking. It's the aim is pretty good. I could feel like it's really good, actually. Normally, if I'm riding, I'm gonna be running a headlight on the bike too. If I know I'm gonna go and like try to go fast at night. But this light really seems like it lends itself to being that kind of emergency light, the light that you just have just in case kind of a situation. And so this thing's perfect. 2100 lumens again, nice and bright. I mean, really bright, especially for this slower stuff. So let's head up this canyon and then we'll talk a little ways up. Guys, I'm impressed. This little light is really cool. It definitely doesn't throw light like some of my others. There we go. It definitely doesn't throw light like the torch or the task racing stuff that I've used, but it does really well. I mean, if you guys look, you know, it's really good. It's super light. I really can't even tell it's on the helmet. That's huge. Really can't. Really easy, really simple. A lot of just easy controls. Aiming is easy. Everything seems to be really good, guys. So let's go
we'll go up this trail a little bit, we'll duck out on a road, and we'll go do some fast stuff and kind of see how it is going a little bit faster. All right, guys, that was super fun. Let's go sit down and talk about it. All right, guys, that was awesome. Okay, quick first impression is it's a great little light. All right, guys, let's start by going over the pros. First of all, it looks like Johnny Five from Short Circuit, so that's a plus for me because I'm old and I grew up with that movie. The other plus is it doesn't weigh anything. Like this, I don't know what this weighs, but it is not much. I know that this plus the battery is 14 ounces, so it's under a pound for everything, but this has got to be way less than half of it. I mean, maybe a quarter of it. It doesn't weigh much. I'm used to running a Dango on my helmet for the camera, so that's normal. This is way lighter than a camera. The other thing is price point, $100. It's $99.99. That does not include the Dango mount. The Dango mounts are $49, so basically $150 and you get this set up. And then you can also run a camera on this. You can do all kinds of other stuff. So it's really versatile. So I think price point is definitely good. My other lights are all way over $250. Some of them up to $500 for helmet light. Like my torch with the battery and the helmet light and everything is really close to $500. I mean, it is absolutely brilliant and throws a ton of light, but it's pretty pricey. Other pro is that it's small and tiny, fits in your backpack really easily as like a spare thing. So super cool there. Another pro is it's bright. It's really bright. It throws plenty of light to be able to see to go ride and get home. The cons would be that it doesn't throw enough light to like go ride fast. Like if you have buddies that want to go night riding, I don't think that this would be the best choice if it's the only thing. Now this and a headlight, a good headlight on the bike, I think would be really good, help you see through the corners and all that. But this by itself is not enough to go really night riding with your friends, unless your friends like to do really tight technical slow stuff at night. It just doesn't throw that far. So that's a con. That's the only con I can think. That's the only downside I can think is it's just not super duper bright. But for the money and for what I think it's intended for, or at least what I would intend it for, which is kind of that emergency backup, I think it's great. And, you know, if you wanted to carry this whole thing, you know, you'd have this and the battery, you know, it's that. Like, that's it right there. There's not much to it. It doesn't weigh much. You can stuff that pretty much anywhere, and you'd be good to go. So the battery pack is pretty sweet. It's got these Velcro straps, so you can strap it to the outside of your backpack if you don't have a place to put it. So yeah, guys, a big thumbs up on this thing. The Dango Design Quick Fire Mini Light is thumbs up from me, thumbs up from Highland Cycles. I'm definitely going to be stocking them and selling them at the shop. I also really like Task Racing's helmet light setup. They're kind of the bottom of their line is more like $250 for a battery and light, and it's a lot more light. So it's more like you could have just that and go ride. And it's brilliant. It's also not as compact or light for carrying. Like I mean, if that's all you had, it'd be great to have it as a, you know, backup or whatever. But this, I think, serves a way better purpose as like that just emergency thing. You're going on a big ride way out in the mountains like Idaho. If you didn't have a headlight on your bike, I would highly recommend having one of these in your backpack, because you can get stuck out there, have a mechanical, have a flat, whatever situation, and you know, this would be huge. I also really like the fact that this is on this Dango mount. So like if you did have a problem, if you did have to work on a bike, like the Task one, you'd have to like set your helmet up somewhere. or even with the torch, same thing. It'd be kind of awkward. This thing is sweet because you could just, you know, clip it on there. You know, you're good to go. Clip it up here. You're good to go. You know, I really like that. I think that is super, super cool. So, yeah, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be doing a run test on this versus my torch with the big battery versus a task. And I don't know, maybe another one. I can't remember. There might be another one. So I'm going to just set these things down with a fan on them so they don't get too hot because these things do get hot no matter what LED you're running. With a fan on them, and I'm just going to turn them on and let them run until they're out. So we're going to know exactly how long a full charge will go. They say 3+ to 4 hours, but I'm going to find out, right? They've bench tested them and all that stuff, but I'm going to test them real world for Highland Cycles. Like, no one's paying me to do this. Yeah, we're going to test these things. So make sure you subscribe, guys, because I think that should be really interesting. Also, make sure you tune in, subscribe, or whatever, because I'm going to be beating on this thing, crashing in it, or crashing with it, just hammering on this thing for a while. I bought the thing; it's mine. I'm going to beat the crap out of it. So, and we'll see how it does. Anyway, I hope that video was interesting. If it was, and you thought we earned it, go ahead and hit the like button. Maybe hit the subscribe button. If you're really stoked on what we're doing, hit that little notification bell so you know when we do new videos. We do all kinds of videos. We do ride videos, test videos, review videos, lots of mechanical videos, and race videos, all that good stuff. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on and get out and ride your dirt bikes!
Yeah.